Okay, I decided to do a video on ancient Mari, and well, ancient Mari and ancient Terqa. These are Amorite cities, ancient Bronze Age Amorite cities, and I have some notes here that I took several years ago on the pantheon of Mari and Terqa, on the calendar, on different important words, and on like festivals. So I got like a complete thing here for polytheistic, reconstructionists and that might be interested in. I got the month names and everything on here. So ancient Mari and Terqa, part of the kingdom of Mari, an Amorite kingdom, powerful Amorite kingdom. They ruled different parts of Syria. And did it extend into Mesopotamia too? It's like the Euphrates was the Euphrates region. We can look that up later. But I'm going to start with the deity list here and show you, what deities were worshipped there. These are actual deity lists from the these are actual texts from the kingdom of Mari itself, not just something that I wrote down and just like made together. These are actual texts, and these are the actual deity, the orders in the lists. And here's the first list. There's a couple different ones. They're similar, but they reveal a couple different names as well. So most of these deities I do remember who they are. There's some I probably forgot the meanings of and stuff, but it's been a while since I researched this, so all right, we are going to start with this. On this page it says Mari and Terqa, so here's how the order goes. So Belet Ikalim, I believe that's a hypostasis of Ishtar. Belet Ikalim is number 1, and I'm just going to go straight down the list in the order that the ancient text has. Belet Ikalim, Ishtar. Now, I believe Belet Ikalim is a hypostasis of Ishtar, so you can see how important that deity was to the kingdom of Mari, just like she was in Mesopotamia. So you're going to find deities of Mesopotamian, names that sound Mesopotamian, but you're going to find names that sound Syrian as well, because we're not in Mesopotamia here. We're in the Amorite country, so it's a little bit different from Mesopotamia. So Belet Ikalim, then Ishtar, and then Dagon. See how important his call was there. And then his consort there was Shala, also though called Ninhursag, which is the Mesopotamian mother goddess. But they're just saying that because it's not. I don't think it's really Ninhursag. It's Shala. She has a very lofty position here because she's the consort of Dagon. Then Shamash, the sun god, and Sin, the moon god. So there's, same deities as Mesopotamia. Then number 7, Iter-Mer. Now, that's a local Mari deity. Maybe the protective deity of Mari. Iter-Mer sounds like a storm god's name. The Mer part. The next ones down are Deritum and Anunitum. These are also Ishtar-related goddesses. Huber. I forget exactly what Huber means. Could be the name of a river. I believe there is the river Haber, but it could also, Huber also means a couple other things as well, maybe even underworld. Then Adu, that's Adad, the storm god, very important deity to the Amorites. And then Nani, which is a mountain. I know that from Hurrian and Syrian sources. Hanat. So Hanat is a goddess. Could be related to Anat. Maybe not. Maybe a different deity altogether. I don't remember exactly. Next is Nergal, also called Ammum here. Then Ea, of course, Enki, Ea. And then I remember this name, but I don't remember exactly the nature of this god, Nemuzda. I believe he's in Mesopotamian sources as well. Kisitum and Hisamitum are the next ones. Don't have much to say on them right now. I don't remember exactly what they signify. Murat Altem is the next one, number 19. Then is it Ninharak? It should be Ninkarak. Ninkarak, which is another name for Gula, the goddess Gula, Mesopotamia. Ninkarak is another name for her. Ishara is the next goddess, very well known Syrian goddess. She's well known all throughout the ancient Near East. The Hurrians, Babylonians, even the Canaanites too, all throughout Syria, Mesopotamia. All right, so. And then come more goddesses. Belet Hisari, could be Belet Hishari. Belet Agade, that's the patron goddess of the Lady of Agade, which is Akkad, the Akkadians. Belet Biri, some of these may be hypostases of Ishtar. Yakrub El. This, I believe that's a patron god of Terqa, or like the protective god of Terqa, I think. But it's a local deity. Almus or Almush. Was that deity also mentioned in the pantheon of Mr? I forget, but I recognize the name. I don't remember what the deity is. Then there's Taski Mama, goddess. Then there's Admu, which is probably also the same as Adamu or Adama, the goddess, well-known Syrian goddess. Then there's Ninkur. Ninkur could be another name for the mother goddess. And then there's Dumuzi, of course, well-known Sumerian god from Mesopotamia. Shepherd god. Then there's Ishartum. Next is Il Abba. Does that mean like the father god? God the Father? Il Abba? It's not one word. It's Il and then dash Abba I put. Just like Taski dash Mama, Yakrub dash L. Then the Belet goddesses have like a dash and then their local name or particular name. And was there another deity like that too? Marat Altem also had a dash between those two words. So Il Abba and then Hata. I'm not sure about that deity. Hibirtum. I forget if that's a river or a hypostasis of Ishtar. And then the last one, that is number 35 on this. So there's 35 deities on this deity list. Lagamal. Now that deity got to be Mesopotamian. Sounds Elamite too, but Lagamal. Okay, so those are the that's the first deity list from I put from Mari and Terqa. So, and then we got some more here. Here's the I got two more here. We'll do this one here, and then we'll. Okay, so this one also has 35. So 35 on this one, 35 on this one. On this note, I just put pantheon. And it looks a little similar to the first. So on the first, it's Belet Ikalim, again, just like the first list. The second, though, has Dagon, and then Ninhursag, which is Shala. Shamash, Sin, Iter, Mur. And the deities are in slightly different places. Deritum, Anunitum. I put at number 9 Iggy.Kur. That's Sumerian cuneiform there. Where the deity Huber would have been. So I don't know if that's the same deity or not, but seems like it might be. And then Adu, the storm god. And then Nani. And then Hanat. Then Nergal. Ea. And then Ishtar. Down at 15. But Belet Ikalim, I also believe, is a hypostasis of Ishtar. Belet Agade, Namuzda, Kisitum, Hisamitum, Marat Altum. These are all the same deities. Ninkarak, Ishara, Belet Hisari, Ishtar Iraden. That's a different one. That's another different local Ishtar. Not on the first list. Taski Mama, Adamu, it's Admu here, so let's keep that in mind. Most likely is the same deity as Adama, but that's open for debate there. Ninkur, Dumuzi, Ishartum. Here's another hypostasis of Ishtar that was not in the first list. Ishtar Bisra. Could be Bishra. I put Bisra. And there's a couple more too. Here's Tamtum or Ayaba. So that's supposed to be the same deity because I put a slash between the two names. That's what I do when there's like two names for a different one. Tamtum or Ayaba. At number 31, and then Yakrub El, and then Belet Biri. Belet's then a slash Biri. I forget what that goddess was. Maybe a river goddess or something else. Then it says Ba. Now that might be a river goddess as well, or a river deity. And then Abba, which, well, I recognize Abba as meaning father, but ABBA, that's how that's spelled. There is maybe it's the same deity as Il Abba, which means God Abba, the God Abba, or God of Abba. I mean, it could mean any of that. So that's probably the same deity. But then there's also Tamtum / Ayaba. Interestingly enough. So a slightly different list there. And then the last one has a couple different ones too, probably in there. I just see like one different one. Yeah, I just see one different one, so I'm not going to name all. Well, no, it's not. So I got at number 8 on this though, Iggy.Cur / what did I put? Panu or Setu. So that must be a particular deity there. I just forget exactly, but I'm glad I got the like Akkadian or Amorite name for that deity as well. So Panu or Setu would be that name. Be the translation of the cuneiform Iggy.Cur. And then the only deity that's different here on this list, well, Ayaba is here. He's not yeah, I didn't put Tamtum on there. I put Ayaba. And let's see, is that different? Merat Altim is called Merat Iltim here. That's not that different. And then there's Id / that's Id would be the cuneiform, and / it's Narum. That's the divinized river, a divinized river deity there. So that's the only difference with the third list, I think. Yeah. And then, also at number 20, I got Adamu, so it's not even, it's Adamu here. Probably the same deity as Adama, but it's possible that it's not. So those are the deity lists of Mari and Terqa, the famous Syrian cities from the Bronze Age. So I got a couple other things here. I got some words that I thought were important. The Lama Satum, which means statues. Atemu means ghost. I put Kispum. What does that word mean? I can't believe I forgot what that word means. Like Kispu rituals and stuff. Like what was that for? Sarani, which means kings. Put some words, but I didn't put the explanation for them, like Humtum. Biblum means the new moon. Gimkum means day after Biblum. Nikum, sacrifice. Malaku means, well, I put here vassal kings, but that means kings too. Naptanum means banquet. Sikanatum, badals. Sihirtum, sacrificial round or circle. Ilani, of course, means gods, deities. Nadanum means to give. Nubatum means evening. So, probably useful. And so I have a calendar, the calendar month names. I have the festival names. I wrote all of this stuff down. Very cool. I didn't even realize, I just found these today. We'll go over them here for a second. Well, the month names are for the Mari month names. So the Amorite month names. The first would be equivalent to Nisanu from Babylonia. It'd be Urahum, which is March and April. Malkanum, April and May. Lahum, May and June. Abum, same as Abu, June and July. Hibirtum, July and August. Igi.Kur, that's that deity name again. August and September. That corresponds to Babylonian Ululu. And then Kinunum, September, October. Dagon, the month name is actually called Dagon for October and November. Interesting. Liliatu, which is November and December. Belet Biri, that's a goddess's name too, December and January. Kiskisum, January and February. And Iburum, February and March. So that's what I have written down there. I don't know if you can see it or not. I got the Mari names on there, and then below were the Mesopotamian names. All right, the Akkadian month names. And I also wrote down a Syrian calendar here. That's easily found online, though. I can write it. I can say Nisan, first fruits, April. Ayar, herd, which is May. Haziran, brick making, which is June. Tammuz, scattered seed, July. Ab, August, grape harvest. Ailul, September, which is penitential prayers, funerary festivals. Tishrin Awal, October, beginning harvest. Tishrin Thani, November, beginning market. Kanun Awal, December, conceive and rest. Kanun Thani, January, conceive and rest. And then I got Shubat for February and Adar for March, with no descriptions for those. Okay, so I don't know. That could be useful too. So here's the Mari calendar that I got here. So Kispum Sa Sarani, which means Kispum for the kings. Those rites take place on the 1st and 16th of the month. And I also put or 1st of the 12th month. So, 1st and 16th of each month are rites for, are those rites take place. And then, let's see, I got, well, I'll just start here. So month 6, day, let's say that. So I got, here, I'll just start right here, maybe. Okay. So I got other things. I mean, if anyone's seriously interested in, reconstructing, rites and stuff for Amari style, like a Amorite style polytheism, that's what the audience for this would be. So the Kispum Sa Sarani would take place on the 1st and 16th of each month. The Kispum Sa Abe, the 10th month. The Kispum Ina Libby, I don't know. I don't have anything on that. Now there's the, let's see, the Ani Malaku, 1st of the month. Let's see here. Feels like I'm all over the place here. So there's a festival called the Pagraum, which is for Dagon mostly. It takes place in months 7, 8, 9, and 12. Dagon rites, month 10, 21st through 27th. Festival of Ishtar is in month 11, on the 19th through the mid-12th month. Ishtar Ikalatim, month 9, 1st of the month and 2nd of the month, so 1st and 2nd of those days. Council of the Gods, month 9 and 10th of the month. So it must be like the 10th of month 9, I would imagine. Ishtar departs, month 9, 30th of the month. Dumuzi returns in the spring, month 4. Dumuzi's death, the first 6 days. Listen to this. Adu fights the sea. And the king's anointing at the beginning of the year. Okay. Nikum Sa Ishtar, month 9, starts 1st of the month. Nikum Sa Deritum, month 11, 13th through the 18th. Okay. Nikum Sa Belet Ikalim, month 7, 9th of the month. There's a festival called Nergal's Wagon, month 9, the 7th of the month. And there's a lot to this. Month 6, day 3, Anunitum enters into the palace. Wine offerings. Day 19th of the 6th month. Queen made a sapum sacrifice to Ishtar of Tuba in the Sakanam. Month 7, day 13, Anunitum enters the palace. Let's see, I just got a couple more here, and then we'll wrap it up. Month 9, day 10, 15 bowls for Nubatum vigil for serpetum in the king's orchard. Okay. For God's entry into the shrine, for Ea, Anunitum, and Deritum. Month 11, day 18. 41 sacrificial animals for Deritum, Ba, Adu, and the king's table. Oh my goodness. Okay, so look, that looks like that's it. There's a whole bunch of stuff here, though. So that's interesting, though. The Adu fights the sea. That's a familiar motive in both Canaanite and Hittite and Hurrian mythology. So it looks like it's an Amorite mythology and too. So anyway, that is the Mari and Terqa deity lists. Those famous Amorite cities there and kingdoms, and a little bit about the calendar and festivals from there. And as always, I just wanted to go over this. I was very interested in reconstructing all of this at one point, so I'm glad I saved those papers. Hopefully this video is interesting and useful and informative to anybody out there interested and who's listening. Let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comments below if you'd like, and I'll be back with more related content again shortly. See, I did this one was a little bit more, I was able to concentrate and focus a little bit better on this one because it's I know the information about Mari and Terqa a little bit more than I did on the video about MR, but I'll see what else I'm going to do next. But yeah, I guess I'll wrap it up for now. And as always, thank you for watching.